The action cycle begins with our beliefs. It is from our beliefs that our wants grow. In an overly simplistic way, if I believe I can make $250,000 a year, I want to drive a luxury car, Jaguar or a Volvo. But if I believe I can only make $50,000, I'll settle for a second-hand car. Now, once I've decided I want to do something, the next thing that kicks into place is something called my striving instincts. My striving instincts are the natural innate skills that I was born with as opposed to the learned skills that I've developed. For example, if I decided I wanted to play golf, I would go and pick up a set of right-handed clubs because my natural innate propensity is to be right-handed. It doesn't matter how much thrashing around I do with a set of left-handed clubs, I will never achieve the same level of success with those left-handed clubs as I would with the right. Now, have you ever noticed that some people want to know all the ins and outs of something before they move ahead, and others just want you to get to the bottom line? Those are also innate propensities. And you can learn more about innate propensities if you go to Kolbe.com and have a look at their website. The next issue that kicks into place is a thing called the will. Will is about preparedness to pay the price. And as we move into this area of will, the cycle commonly kicks back. I want a new luxury motor car, but I've just worked out it's going to cost me $1,300 a month. Do I really want a new luxury motor car? Yes, but I love the leather upholstery. Yes, but the grandkids are going to wreck it. Oh, but I do like to go faster. But, pal, on the other hand, you're running out of points. Finally, at last, I make the commitment to pay the price, and then I take action. But you'll notice that the action is actually filtered back through our beliefs. For example, if I believe that the purpose of the vehicle is to safely convey my grandchildren from point A to point B, do I buy the red Jag or the beige Volvo? The answer is, of course, self-evident. It's the red Jag. If I believe that the purpose of the vehicle is so that you know how successful I am, again, I buy the red Jaguar. See, my belief about Jaguar motor cars influences the action I've taken. Once I've taken that action, I'm either happy, or as one man once said to me, listen here, pal, you've never actually owned a Jaguar, have you? I might be unhappy with that action. Once I've decided whether I'm happy or unhappy, I then have a learning experience. I become better educated, and that learning or education will then either reinforce or change my beliefs. Now, human beings cycle through this cycle literally thousands of times a day, from the moment you wake in the morning to the time you go to bed at night. But it's not just an action cycle, it's also an energy cycle. For example, have you ever noticed you find yourself doing little things when you have a big thing to do? It's not procrastination at all, because you see, every time you complete the cycle, you actually gain a little bit of energy. And as you do those lots of little things, tidying your desk and moving things around and making things right, you complete something. And when you complete it, you gain that energy. What you're actually doing is building up the energy you need to do the larger things. Now, when we look a little bit deeper into the action cycle, we start to then look at, well, where do our beliefs come from? And our beliefs are found resident in two basic dimensions. The things that we think, commonly called cognitive processes. This is the domain of IQ. It's very much left brain. Or the affective dimension, the way I actually feel, very much the right brain. In fact, the concept of think, feel and do is a concept that goes right back to the days of the Greeks and is called the concept of the tripartite mind. It's important to recognize that if you aren't getting the outcomes that you're looking for, that the action cycle can enable you to identify where your manufacturing process, where your cycle is breaking down. If you can identify where it's breaking down, you're much better equipped to be able to deal with that and get for yourself better outcomes.